Strike Shigaraki is a difficult villain to play. I've been using him recently and I've seen the weaknesses and strengths come through. I believe he has some good tools. It's just tough out here for him. I got some good games in playing with him. They just didn't always turn out how I wanted them to. Here's some highlights before I finally got a game that felt good. I like this because we're fighting in an enclosed location. There's these alleys, so you see the way that I throw down my alphas, kind of deny them from coming in. His grab has armor, which is something I really like. You put yourself in a pretty bad situation, but it's such a good tool in his kit. You notice that this guy gets vertical here. I can't chase anymore, so I'm going back to the fight. My beta gets denied by Denki there. As I'm falling to the ground, I do a special action. I just never do that ever, so that was pretty cool. It lags a little bit here, just recording diff, and you know, it's about the clip right here. I like this a lot. This is just showing the grab. It scuffs here on a Ravity, which really hurts a lot. I only have 2 of these, so losing value for it is just so brutal. It's hard to tell like what reasons why that happens, but when you lose value like that, a purchased resource, it hurts a lot. This just shows off the level 4 alpha. You can see the range that it has, especially on collapse zone. That's things you like to see. Overall, it's one that gets this down, but it's a good concept. And being able to deny somebody like this is very effective. This clip shows some weakness of Shigaraki. We're fighting Strike Deku here, and you'll notice that he gets vertical right here. We track him in the air, but we can't do anything about it. So when he lands, he pops plus ultra. We still can't do anything about this. He gets vertical right away. We have to wait for him to come back down, but because everything we have is horizontal, it gives us issues. I would have used the recording from this game if we wanted. This is a good example of how to survive a Shigaraki. We're about to run into another Shigaraki in overhaul here, so it's a 1v2. The 2 that I'm fighting know my limitations, so it's really hard to get out of trouble. I have to maximize my alphas and any movement options I have to try and get out of trouble. Bakugo's gonna pop an AoE to save me, but it's so hard for Shigaraki to get out of trouble like this, especially when you don't have the teammates there surrounding you, doing something for you. The AoE is the only reason why I survived that. So I have 1v3, surviving as long as I can, waiting for my guys to eventually get into the fight. I can only use so much. Maxing out my alphas, like I said, for all the movement I can just to get back. Once they finally get back here, I get a chance to breathe. I think it's really rough, especially in solo queue. You need a lot of survivability on your own. I think that's a good way to find success. So when you do that, especially as Shigaraki, who doesn't have much, then I think you're on the path of something good. This is a rare plus chaos use. It starts after I get a grab on Shigaraki. We pump the beta to make sure nobody gets on us. Then we try to get into the fight because of the storm circle. You get the grab here on overhaul. You can see that All For One does his thing, but we don't get hit by it. So we get another grab off. After this, we're in a pretty good reset situation. We got the betas up, the alphas up. We get to set up shop. So you can just see like the full utility of it when things are working. The issue is that even though I hit everything, our survivability is still very low. Like the grab there winds up being a bad decision. So it's cool to see it all in action. We just kind of unloaded our kit. We're from 2.2 to 3.3k damage. So it is cool to see it all in action, but just surviving there is still an issue. All right, so we finally have a decent game. I think we're kind of looking for the win here. That's mostly what this game is focused on. So I like our team comp here. You know, it's not as fast. I think one of the issues with Shigaraki Strike is he's a slow boy. You know, you have a lot of these characters that are just fast, and they outpace them so much. And people don't really want to play around you. They don't want to pocket. They don't want to play slow. This seems a little bit slower, so the idea is really that we're playing around each other. I kind of realized with Shigaraki lately is like people won't often play with you, especially in solo queue. So the idea, you know, maybe get to them to make fights a little bit better. But anyways, we land with them in aquatic zone. I don't really like to land here normally, but it's fine. No one really landed with us, so we can loot in peace for a bit. You'll notice that these 2 guys kind of go to the far back, so we're gonna loot up to the front. Kind of get what we can, get our cards collected, you know, share what we got, and then going on from there. Now, heal early. I like to heal early sometimes, especially as Shigaraki, right? I feel like this guy needs as much armor and stuff as frequently as possible. We destroy that building because, you know, one of the problems I have with destroying stuff normally is that it attracts a lot of attention, but we're just kind of banking that no one's really here. No one just rotated the aquatic zone ASAP. It was possible. So it is still sketchy to destroy that because you give away your location, but we're fine there. You know, it doesn't pay to be lazy. You'll notice right here that I guess you can destroy it on the stairs like that. So I'm waiting for my special action to come back so I can take a second shot of that. I really want this building destroyed. I want whatever loose inside of it. So we'll take a look at the cards we get, give them what we have. So give the greens, give the yellows up, see what they have, and then, you know, like I said, a little exchange system. Since they're the ones that went all the way up there, I'm not going to waste my time going up there. I'll just hope that they looted it and they'll give me what they wanted. Any low up cards they had of their own. Checking this bush for a box, I don't find anything. So we have a little exchange system here. A lot of greens for Momo. I'm going to take this. I see Kirishima rotating in Typhoon Zone, so we're going to follow him inside of here. We see boxes, you know, we just assume it's not looted, so 2 level cards are nice. We can take a look at ours. We want level 4s. Don't like to play this game. Level 4 is kind of like the power spike for abilities, right? In League of Legends. It's kind of like, we think about getting 6, you know, you got that big boost. You got your ultimate finally unlocked. So it always feels like a nice little jump in power when you hit level 4 for stuff. And then from there, unless you're weird, like his beta, you know, and Mount Ladies too, like some of these have like an interesting level up scheme. But what I've been doing for Shigaraki lately is just focusing on alpha. I just think it's really good. Even that clip I showed earlier of the way alpha works, just the reach and how much it covers, I still like it the most. But I still like to prioritize getting level 4 for these skills. We're pretty good right now. It'd be nice to get higher levels for the fights, you know. Our levels aren't bad, but, you know, whatever. It's gonna work. We see Momo running out there. You see me scanning in the background, you know, I'm not sure if these guys are like scanning for stuff. I hate getting jumped on, especially when you play Shigaraki, you know, you need to be awfully aware of your surroundings. I know it's this person right here. Even level 3 alpha, pretty good reach. So we're just gonna throw those down, keep playing the game. I don't like the idea of Kirishima going up here alone. Or if there is a fight, I want to 2v1 this. So I go with him. We're just chilling. I'm still not sure. Maybe this dude's got eyes. We see those guys on bridge over there. So if Kirishima does find a fight, I'll be here for it. So if I do find a Denki, Denki's scary, especially against me. But what Shigaraki has is the grab, right? And it has armor. So it's not too bad for getting out of a situation. So I'm not sure where Denki's at. Didn't chase us. That's nice. You know, we don't want to get completely blitzed. So now that I've regrouped, I see my team. I see Momo getting jacked up. Me and Kirishima are full HP, by the way. So I think we were just late to this fight. I'm not sure if this guy went out to go get a fight or whatever, but I'll try to set up some surroundings. See if, I don't know, the res is pretty unlikely, but, you know, set up something in case these guys will make a play. We're just going for grab. The way grab works is that you can just, like, run. And if you run straight ahead, you don't gotta, like, release it. You can just keep holding on to it and get the grab, so I like that a lot about it. It's actually giving me a lot more consistency. And the way I'm running has been changed a little bit, too. I guess it depends. I still need to lab the way the running works a little bit. Because I'm using keyboard and mouse, right? So it's pretty awkward to be, because it's on my R, right? I use WASD for movement, so it's pretty hard to control moving like that. Anyways, waiting for CDs. Going for the grab yet again. This is pretty cool because look at the timing of this. So I get the grab here when this guy goes down for the stomp. So armor on the grab. So as he lands, I tank through the stomp and get the grab through that. And right when I hit the grab, it looks like Kirishima does his beta to get the kill there. That actually happens a few times. So I think with Shiozaki, when she gets a grab and someone does damage from it, it counts as her KO. But when someone hits from Shigaraki's grab, then he doesn't get it. Whoever did the hit does. So I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like it just needs to be consistent. I don't care what they decide, but it needs to be consistent. So it doesn't really make sense to me. You notice I kind of like insecurely throw down things there just to make sure that no one goes in. I wasn't sure if Toga was going to come back in and try to like loot or something. I wasn't sure what that dude was doing. But I was trying to scare him off or, you know, do what I had to do. If a fight didn't happen there, I just would have assumed Kirishima would help me out, but it's fine. They go for box here. It's kind of close to Storm. They stick it. You notice that my levels went up because they used the card there. So Kirishima, the homie, gets all these level cards. I don't want them to fall on Storm. Like, I know they're for Momo. While I still with that guy, I've saved them. So I look at that dude's levels. I see 332. So I decided to drop 2. So if that guy wants to get the 2 level 4s, go for it. I'm going to keep 1 card, though, because I saved them. Consider like a little bit of an exchange. You know, that's my reward for saving it. So it's a little corny, but, you know, whatever. Those could have still been in the Storm, and then that would have been awkward. You'll see that Kirishima type there, but, you know, we're all good. Just whatever. We should be a pretty good state. I don't know what that dude even leveled anyways. But we have all level 4s. You know how far the range is for this. So we get to kind of set up our little landscape here. Throw out a bunch of these, help people run into them. Pretty good little damage there. So you'll notice that Momo's creeping up to the left side. So interestingly enough, instead of being smart, throwing out alphas, you know, playing the game like I should be, I have this obsession with the grab. I throw out some gammas that don't get the best value. I've been playing Todoroki lately, and you have this urge to want to do like your beta and your gamma, but really a lot of good fights come from just beams, you know, shooting out your alphas and kind of playing the game that way. So it would behoove me a little bit as I play Shigaraki to use gamma less. even though I like it and I think it's a really good move, really good grab, you know, you put yourself in a compromised situation sometimes. You definitely gotta be careful with it. You know, just trying to get value from your CDs. But anyways, we're still here. This winds up being a pretty long fight with this Momo. Some thoughts just kind of goes off. There's Momo right there. So our Momo is max HP, but I'm getting lower. This is pretty ugly. Good awareness by him to finally get the AoE heal going on. So Momo saves my bacon there. I'm at 45 HP. The combination of the AoE heal and getting bailed out by Momo kind of saved me. We put this up, so we're going to kind of put Momo in a terrible position. She has no vertical mobility. You can't really escape from us. We managed to get him. Momo does a good job. So now we're in a pretty good position. We see Momo getting effed up. So right now, look at my HP. Like, I'm in a pretty good position. It looks like I get hit by like Bakugo bombs there or something. So I always do beta like that to kind of discourage people from approaching, set up the territory with the alphas, deny people from coming in. You know, this guy is not like, I would say not too execution. Well, yeah, I mean, movement-wise, yeah. But as far as like beams, right? When it comes to characters that actually aim, like Bakugo, Deku, like you need stuff like that. This guy doesn't do it as much. You know, it's more about setting up your territory, setting down your alphas, your betas. So right now, I kind of like fighting this spot, but I'm kind of scared because PTSD for sure, right? Sometimes you enter like an enclosed space like that and you just find something you don't like. Like maybe a Dinky's gonna be in there just like shucking you up, or Compress is gonna be throwing trucks at you. You just have no idea. So instead, I'm gonna not go in there yet. I'm going to maybe we'll have the same idea with the box. So I'll let that guy get it, set on the betas. We're in this pretty good spot. What you can do, like I said, you can just run forward with the Gamma, so it makes it pretty consistent. I like to use special action there, kind of like the Scimitar's counter, right? So we're just going to keep throwing things down. You see all these guys. Nobody's approaching us, so we're pretty good right now. Kirishima is going to pick a fight here, and we're going to go get involved. So because of the full armor grab, you notice that guy did beta through my punch. So the kill doesn't go to me, even though I got the grab. Because Kirishima got the punch, that's his kill. Very unfortunate for me. It happens one more time. So right now I'm looking for an exit. Find it right here. Throw it on beta to be a little insecure. So right now, you know, we have some real estate out here, but we're out in the open. This is normally what we don't like to do. Because you see Baku up there. He can just shoot beams at us, put us in a pretty bad spot. I have no way to get up there. I don't have like a speed card or anything. I don't have to climb. If I climbed, I would just get jacked up for it. So instead, I'm just trying to get out of trouble, but instead I got the grab. And then somebody else hit. I think that's the third one right there. Use a special action there for some mobility. Instead, use my melee. Right there, I get confused here for a bit because Toga is Kirishima right now, and I don't really keep track of when they go back or what's the deal. I do get a chance to heal here, but now my focus wanes because I'm wondering who's Toga and which one's our guy. So I see two right here clearly, right? So I'm like, which one is Toga? And I'm assuming that one is. I'm confused. And like, is that plus Ultra too? So I'm just really confused. I throw those down. I'm not sure who I got, but obviously, like, if I still think that's Toga, then I'm wondering what's going on here. Kind of positioning around, wondering what's going on. I'm still thinking that that's, wrong person, but it's not. It's dead. Toga's dead over there. So finally, my senses come back. We have the last person here. 1900 damage. Not bad. The 1 KO, though, right, is a bit sad. Like I said, if the grabs were a little bit different, Kirishima does the beta there to put it down. And we finally get our win. So not too bad. Fun little game. We kind of played like a ball. You know, I think if Shigaraki's going to shine, he definitely needs like a ball comp like that. Something to just play around. And if my teammates aren't playing around me, I can definitely try to find a way to play around them. So, not bad by us. Pretty decent game. Kirishima definitely had a lot of KOs. Fun experience for sure. I think he's a fun character. Just difficult, right? That was the point. He's just a very difficult lad. So, but still, it was a good time.